Paul Brew, why don't you have another drink? Okay, I'll have one on the bike. I'll take one from the team car. Okay, all jokes aside, today we're going to talk about how much to drink when you're on the bike. So it all really depends on how hot it is in the morning and how humid the weather is. So when you're doing a race and it's a pretty hot day, let's say it's about 40 degrees Celsius, you could be drinking up to 2 of these 700ml bottles per hour. On the contrary, if it's a cold day, you're doing a race, let's say it's about 5 degrees Celsius, you're probably going to struggle to drink one of these every 2 hours. So it all really depends on the temperature and the humidity. On a training ride, I usually have about 1 bottle per hour on average. So that's another thing I wanted to talk about is when you have sugar water in your bottle. So let's say you have a bottle of sugar water, you've got about 300 grams of sugar in here. How much water must you have with that for your body to use the carbohydrates effectively? I would say for every 300 grams of sugar, you're going to need to have at least 2 liters of water in addition to the sugar water bottle. If you have less water than that, you're just going to feel dehydrated and you're just not going to perform optimally. How often should you take a sip? Take a sip every 15 minutes, that's a good time. And every time after you have a sip of your sugar water or you have something to eat on the bike or you take a gel, have a sip of water so you can just clean your mouth, rinse your teeth, and that way you'll prevent tooth decay. The only kind of water you should be drinking is the pure water from the mountain stream. If you can't get that, then it's better just to take no water on the bike because it's all about purity. No, I'm just joking. Any water is better than no water. So take your local tap water, whatever you can get. Reverse osmosis or UV water is obviously going to be the best, or even your bottled water that you get at the store. But yeah, any water is better than no water. Just stay hydrated, that's the key. And finally, how to tell if you're hydrated or dehydrated on the bike. Naturally, you are just going to get dehydrated on the bike because it's very difficult to constantly be drinking fucking 1.5 liters per hour. No one does that. So you're going to get dehydrated on the bike. Just make sure when you get home, you get on the scale, you weigh yourself in the morning and you weigh yourself when you get home. You just need to replenish that in water, so you replenish the water weight. So every kilo is about 1 liter of water. So just drink that much water when you get back and you should be doing just fine. So the conclusion is no dry fasting on the bike.